Do you always support your favorite pro sports team, no matter what, despite them sucking for a decade or more? Do you get your hopes up and believe, this is our season, bro? Only to get your balls/labia kicked in by the first quarter of the season? Are you in anguish every season because all your team does is fart and fall down and then make the playoffs and get bounced by a lesser team in the first round? If so, then you're a goddamn sucker. But don't worry, I've got a solution for you. I call it the 25-year rule, and it's coming up next. You'd probably like to see your favorite pro sports team win a championship every once in a while, wouldn't you? Hell, you'd probably just like to see them get to the Final Four, or win a playoff game, or something, anything that isn't perpetual losing season after miserable season. The problem is, we've been force-fed a goddamn lie. The lie is that we must remain loyal to our favorite team, no matter what, through thick and thin. Even if they get their asses pounded in week after week, season after season. Even if the tyrannical owner, who also pretends to be the GM, refuses to change and refuses to do anything to put a championship team on the field. Even if, despite all the perpetual losing, that ticket prices rise and make it unaffordable for you, the loyal idiot, to go to a game. Why would you continue to take it? Why would you continue to allow an incompetent ass monkey billionaire to take you, the loyal fan, for granted? And then have the balls to hold out his hand for payment every single year so he could restockpile his giant cash vault. If incompetent teams with incompetent owners don't face consequences, then they'll continue to treat your fandom like a toilet seat. And they won't lift the seat to take a piss. And their piss is really, really thick and smelly and laced with blood. Don't ask me how I know that. Do you like being pissed on? Here's the solution. I call it the 25-year rule. It works like this. Step 1, set your level of significance. Are you going to expect your team to win it all? The stupid bowl, the Stanley Kubrick, the United States series? Or will you set the bar a little lower? Maybe just making the Final Four, or the Final 8, or just making the playoffs, or even just finishing the season above 500. You define significance however you see fit. For me, just getting to the conference championship is the bar. The AFC, NFC conference championship in the NFL, the NLAL championship in baseball, or the Western/Eastern Conference finals in the NBA and NHL. Because for me, making it to the conference championship means my team is a legit contender. And so they're doing something right. So set your expectations down. Write it down in your answer book and then comment below. Step 2, set your time frame. I think 25 years is a bit much. But when I created this rule, that's how long it had been since the goddamn Cowboys had made it to the NFC Championship game. And oh, by the way, they won the Stupid Bowl that year. Since then, after Jimmy, the Cowboys have been a dumpster fire that God pisses on every single season because God, hates Texas and especially hates Jerry Jones because Jerry Jones is an asshat. He's also incompetent. He also bangs toilet strippers and he wears a massive butt plug. And he should have been fired from the NFL 20 years ago. So 25 years is arbitrary. Feel free to set your timeline however you see fit. Shorter, longer, whatever. Since I've ditched the Cowboys, my current time frame is 10 years. That should be plenty of time for even a garbage toilet team right now to turn it around and be a championship contender. This timeline is how many seasons the team has to prove they know what the fuck they're doing. You know, like a real life business. Because an NFL team is a business. And if a business treats you like a porta potty year after year, you'd stop buying stuff from that business. Right? Right? Imagine a restaurant that you really like. You've been going there for years. Every single week. Food's great, service is great. It's great. It's awesome. Then let's say they start I don't know, farting on your steak. Like right in front of your face. Like you can see the ass wind coming out of their butt and washing over your steak. Would you keep eating there? Would you keep eating fart-laced cow slabs? I don't think you would. Fuck no! You'd drive down to the Arby's and get a roast beef and eat it in your car alone like a sad loser. All I'm trying to say is, hold your team accountable. Don't let them treat you like an ATM. Set your time frame now. Write it down in your answer books. Step 3, abandon the team if your expectations aren't met or exceeded. Now, if your team doesn't live up to the level of significance that you just defined within the time frame that you also just defined, then ditch them. Fuck them. No mercy. Then you can either pick a new team or become a free agent like I did until another team grabs your interest. Now, this step will be the hardest for you idiotic diehards out there that have been brainwashed to think that loyalty is all that matters. In this world, loyalty means pumping money into the billionaire's pockets. And if you want to be a dumb, mouth-breathing fuckwad, then keep doing what you're doing. But if you expect better and you hold your team to account, then you'll get better. I promise. Because the worst thing you can do to billionaires is to stop giving them your hard-earned cash. I mean, think about it. Your job will fire you for incompetence. Or if you keep making the same mistakes over and over and over and over again. So do the same for your favorite sports team. Fire the fuckers until they get the message. Now comes the hard part. If your current team that you've been following hasn't met your criteria, then you have permission right now to kick their ass to the curb. You have an obligation to do so, to send a message that you don't want to eat fart-riddled food that they keep shoving down your gullet. Do it now. Make the decision. If you follow the 25-year rule, you'll stop feeling like a dumpster behind Taco Bell and start feeling truly free in your sports fandom. Because your fandom should be for sale and should go to teams that actually have a championship vision, a philosophy of winning, and actually take the actions necessary to get there. And it's not just bloviated bullshit flying out of a billionaire's mouth before he goes in the bathroom to do cocaine off a toilet stripper's butt crack. And the teams that don't, fuck them. Let them rot like turds in the summer sun. I've been Aaron. Another sports problem solved. See you next week.